Hello and welcome everybody to another episode of Exponential Potential. And this month has been all about play and joy. And today we're taking a slightly different turn, and we're going to be talking about wounds to wisdom and how you can heal past trauma through self-expression. And a lot of joy and play comes into self-expression. And I have a fabulous guest with us today, our expert, Sussi Mattsson. Welcome, Sussi.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's lovely to have you here. And Sussi's on a very powerful, very impactful mission. And she's been coaching people, thousands of people over the last 2 decades. And her mission is now to help 1 million people to turn past wounds into wisdom by writing a healing letter and leaving a significant legacy. So that sounds really quite amazing, and I'd love you to tell the audience, tell our listeners, what is it you mean by that? And it's such an incredible mission to have, helping 1 million people. So what do you mean about writing a wisdom letter to heal and leaving a significant legacy?
Well, I believe that everybody has a story to share. And I'm not an exception. So I think that if I could touch and help 1 million people, the ripple effect of that will be tremendous. And if we can turn past emotional wounds into piece of wisdom and pay that forward to other people who are currently suffering and feeling the pain, and then I think we're doing something good in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And we need that right now, because we have an opportunity to raise our consciousness at this moment of time. And as the world looks today, I think that if we can create more happy people by emotional trauma, healing those emotional traumas, then we're doing a good thing.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to delve into a bit about what a wisdom letter is, as we go through the episode. And I'd love for you to share a little bit about your story, which is really quite incredible. And as you say, everybody does have a story. And I'd love you to share a little bit about yours.
Okay, so we need to go back in time into 1977, when I was 8 years old, and my mom had passed away from cancer. And 4 years earlier, my parents divorced, so I had been living with my mom for 4 years and not seeing my dad. But when she passed away, by the Swedish law, I was forced to live with him. So I needed to move to a different city. And he had a new wife who was pregnant at the time. And so I needed to live with him. And the change was really a huge thing for an 8-year-old. And he was almost a stranger to me, and not seeing him for 4 years. And 6 months after, now we find ourselves in February 8, 1978. The day before, on the 7th, well, my stepmother had found a false passport that he had made, and also bought me a one-way airline ticket to a country down in southern Europe. So he was about to sell me to strangers. And at that specific moment, in a split second, you need to really find a solution. And I was 8 years old, and I had nobody who could save me. And I actually believed I was worth saving. So the only thing that I could come up with was to run away from home, which I did the following day, because I didn't want to board that plane straight to hell. So I did that, only 8 years old, and with 10 Swedish kroner equal to $1, in my pocket. And that was the starting point of this journey that led finally to the destination that we are today, founding and creating the For Me to You movement.
That's quite an extraordinary story. And being in Sweden, it's not, it's not a backward country, is it? It's not a third world country.
No.
It's not something you expect to hear, that your father was going to sell you to a family in southern Europe. It's just extraordinary. And the fact that you had the resilience as 8 years old, and the wisdom even at 8 years old, to know that you needed to leave and you needed to run away from that danger.
Yeah, because I believed that there has to be a better life somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know where, but somewhere needed to be better than boarding that plane. So even though I had a huge uncertainty, it was only to take the first step of what I could do. And I think that is really an important life lesson, that sometimes people need to see the whole staircase, and we don't need to do that. The most important thing is actually to take action and take the first step, and put ourselves in a position to take step two. So that's what I did.
And I'm intrigued, if you don't mind sharing, what was your next step? Where did you run to? And
Well, I actually want to leave you with that, because my
right.
upcoming book, For Me to You, is launching this spring, and you can read all about the story in detail, what happened. So I want to leave you with that, if that's okay.
Absolutely, yeah. Now I'm on the edge of my seat because I want to find out. So and we'll put the link in the show notes, and I'm going to be buying that. I'm going to be like straight at the top of the list because I want to know. It's just incredible. And as a child, when you think about children, and most children at 8 years old, they are having a joyful, happy life. They are in that. Um, Obviously, a lot of children go through trauma as well, but for the majority of us, there is a lot
Mm-hmm.
of play and joy. So that
Mm-hmm.
potentially was robbed from you for some time, I would imagine.
Yes, but I believe that I ended up in a really loving foster family. Finally, I ended up.
Yeah, yeah.
And 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 then people believe that, oh, then everything is okay. But it's actually not, because if you have lived for 6 months with an abusive father, then transforming yourself and shift that environment to a loving home where you had enough food, where you are getting hugs and kisses, where you take a bath every evening, when you have clothes that actually fit your body and not too big or too small. And when you have all those basic things, then it's also a transition for yourself and for your mind to be open to receive that love,
Mm-hmm,
and not keep on closing your heart because you don't want to get hurt.
mm-hmm.
So that is also a journey, to
Mm.
yeah, to shift that environment.
So what are I mean, how did that experience impact your adult life? How has it impacted your adult life?
Well, I believed that I was okay until 2012, because I was in a happy family. I got a lot of love and support, and I thought I was okay, until I found myself that I was successful in my business, yet I didn't feel any fulfillment. I didn't have any deeper purpose or felt anything was meaningful. So I would say that up until 2012, I didn't think that anything of my childhood trauma had affected me. And a lot of people think they are okay because we are closing the door, we're not talking about it, or it's a family secret, etc., etc. And so we think we're okay. But then we can look at our belief system and our values and our decision making and everything else. And then we can see and connect the dots that, okay, you are doing certain things because of what shaped you in the past. So I would say later on in life, I could see a connection when I become a mom myself, how I totally love bombing my daughter and, and giving her unconditional love and support and believe in her and I think that's also a trauma response that she will have what I didn't have my first years. So
And what have it, so you connected the dots. What was it that helped you heal, or is that still an ongoing journey of healing from that trauma?
I think when I decided in 2012 and 2013, I decided I needed to go back in time. I understood that there was something in my past that I needed to deal with. And for example, when my mom passed away, I didn't cry. I was 8 years old and I didn't cry. At the funeral, I didn't cry. I didn't cry for 34 years. So I totally knew that there is something here that I need to go deeper and dive deeper into all this to find my truth.
Mm-hmm.
So and in that process, I found myself that I couldn't identify with that little girl who was so courageous and brave and she followed through with actions. I couldn't see that I was her. So I decided to write her a letter, at least say thank you. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for taking action and being brave. And putting that pen into the paper and expressing all my pain and suffering that I subconsciously had and didn't know, at least I was not aware of it, then a transformation happened in my body. And I felt that all my pain and suffering actually belonged to the letter. It didn't belong to me anymore. And that was the starting point for me to study how writing is healing and what exactly key factors do we need address in a healing letter to ourselves, and in which order do we need to write this letter. So that was the starting point of the whole wisdom letter writing 4-step method that I developed.
And that's what you used in terms of when you moved into, I know with your coaching business, you coached a lot of companies, corporates, but as you moved through this, you were using this sort of wisdom letter in your coaching sessions with people that were needing help through healing trauma.
Well, I needed to test out my 4-step method to somebody,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and they were willing, because you see, when my clients, coaching clients calls, they usually say that they want to take their business into the next level.
Mm-hmm.
And usually in the coaching, we need to first take yourself, into the next level. So it's all about self-leadership. So a lot of my coaching clients, they were willing to test out this 4-step method, and the result was over and beyond. And that was when I started to call them wisdom writers, because they were so brave and sharing their courageous stories. And so I think that when I had enough evidence that this 4-step method worked, and being around the world in different networks and workshops and speaking, it was kind of word of mouth. It spread kind of word of mouth. And we stopped counting when we had 11,000 wisdom writers from different. And then I thought, well, it's kind of selfish to keep this 4-step method to myself. I mean, if there is a lot of people who can benefit from this, then let's do it. And that has been my path and my mission since then.
So the from me to you movement, can you just sort of talk around that and explain? You've talked about the wisdom writing, so can you go into more detail about what the me to you movement is?
Okay, so this 4-step wisdom letter writing method is obviously a healing letter to yourself. But there is another beautiful gift in this letter writing, and that is the gift you give to other people, because you are one step in the method is that you're leaving a legacy by writing down your wisdom. What piece of wisdom would you give to somebody else who are currently in the same situation or experiencing depression or losing a family member or serious illness or suicidal or whatever trauma we have had? So the second gift is giving back to others. And a lot of wisdom writers, they're sending in the letters. So we are collecting those letters in a book collection. And that is the title from me to you, my letter to you with my piece of wisdom, leaving my legacy. And people can just buy the book and get a super resourceful toolbox in one book, how other people overcame their traumas and the piece of wisdom that they are willing to give to others.
That's is such a beautiful, beautiful gift, isn't it? For because there's so many people that are in a situation that as we are all individual and we all are all unique, but we also share so many similar experiences, and to have that as a toolbox, as a resource to see other people have been there, so you don't feel alone, and you can, that sharing that wisdom is sharing some light for
Yeah,
people and saying, this is, you could try, this is what worked for me, this might work for you, this is what helped me through healing my wounds. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
What we have seen is that what really matters, we are all the same, because we are seeking the same things. We're seeking happiness, we're seeking fulfillment, meaningful, purposeful. We want to feel loved and so forth. But what we also have seen from all those letters is that we also share the same pain. If I have a woman in India who has been raped and a woman in Canada who has been raped, and they're exactly the same pain and suffering. So we are not different in any way, even though we are living in different countries, different cultures, but we are sharing the same pain and the same suffering process. So I think that's really something good in all this, that we can see commonalities and that we can collectively heal humanity, no matter who you are. And I think that is really a beautiful thing.
mm. And do you think having living in that past trauma, it kind of dilutes the way we live, it dilutes our joy and our fulfillment, or can, not necessarily always, but it can dilute our joy and our happiness?
Yeah, because when we are not healing our traumas, then we are subconsciously creating some, if I may say so, soul sucking survival patterns. We are. And we are building those invisible walls around our heart because we believe they will save us, and we are maxing out the reserves in our body, and we are seeking answers from external resources, like different kind of addictions. We have a different kind of belief system because of what shaped us from our trauma. So sometimes people create fearful mind and feel hopelessness, and they find themselves in a valley, and then they need to rise above. So I think having unhealed traumas totally affects all areas of life. So we need to be aware of what's the cost of holding on, and what is on the other side. And this process of building your own bridge between your past to your present and to your future, that process leaving you feeling empowered by a life story instead of disempowered. And I see firsthand that the story we tell of ourselves and the meaning we attach to what happened is really important to notice, and the words we choose to use, because they can hold us back, or they can also make us thrive. So we need to be aware of that. Even though we are not feeling it or believing it, our traumas are shaping us, and there is another way of living, another way of level of being happy. And all the wisdom writers have witnessed themselves and experienced themselves that this relief of pain and burden, but also the feeling of freedom that gives kind of peace in their heart. So yeah.
And I would imagine because they're contributing, and when we contribute, that's part of one of those key elements of feeling fulfilled when we contribute to others. So
Mm-hmm.
there must be a sense of fulfillment, like you say, a sense of relief, a sense of freedom, a sense of fulfillment, and a sense of lightness in that I've I've made a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that's also why we have this amazing response from all over the globe, that people are so willing to pay forward and helping people they don't know, because it's so easy to have your friend and you are giving her or him a piece of advice, or family or whatever. But now writing your healing letter and then sending in to the book collection, and other people who you don't know, you are helping people. It's so beautiful. And I think that is actually, when I ask wisdom writers, that is one of the key elements why they wanted to join, because they want to make a difference. And this was a platform filled with grace and a beautiful gift to the world. So I'm happy about that.
Mm-hmm. And I get even though they might not know each other, the wisdom writers, because you said there's 11,000 of them, which is incredible. And there must be a sense of community as well.
Yes, of course, of course. There are, of course, wisdom writers who have met and who know each other.
Mm-hmm.
I did a interview series in Los Angeles a couple of years ago, and so they know each other. But I think when we do an act like this, and totally not being selfish, that is so unique in the world right now. Because if we look at social media or almost everywhere else, it's all about me. So I think this is really unique form, that now you have to look beyond yourself. And if we are going to make a difference, I mean, really make a difference, then we need to help each other, not just me and you. And I think that is something that more people are aware of, that we're in this together. It's not just about me and you. And yeah, it's really a positive impact when somebody can send in their wisdom letter, and maybe your wisdom letter actually is the key that unlocks somebody else's pain. You don't know.
Mm.
So it's really powerful.
So how do people become part of your mission? How do they reach you? What do they need to do?
All right, so they can go to the website, of course, for me to you movement.com, or download the app from me to you movement, and they will find the wisdom letter writing process there if they want to be a wisdom writer and contribute with their letter. So that will be the two places.
So with the app, is that has that now, or will it have sort of a communication or engagement between people that are on the app and wisdom writers? Is there plans for that, or does it already exist?
What so far we are going to release this program, the wisdom letter writing, and it's going to be in three different steps, because the ultimate goal here is for the app to be one stop for mental health, for your trauma, for your depression, anxiety, and how to empower yourself and increase your leadership, self-confidence, etc. But right now we are focusing on the launching with the wisdom letter writing method, and there will be uh, once a month a Q&A where they have directly access to me and ask any questions they want, and I think that is a good thing, because if you look at different programs today, everything is automatized by the app or the website and so forth. But I really want to connect with you personally.
Yes.
So I'm really happy to spend time with wisdom writers and help them unlock what's holding them back, and see all this amazing result. It's really, yeah, it's making me happy.
I can see that as you're talking about it. You are so lit up, and like you can see that it's bringing you so much joy, and
Yeah.
that's what we're talking about. Is contribution is a deep level of a deep level of joy when you contribute to others, and not from a place of look what I've done, not from a place
Oh,
of that ego. Not
no,
it,
no.
it is genuine and authentic contribution.
Yes, because it's really easy when I developed this four-step method. I mean, it's really easy to just continue with my success in my business, in my coaching business.
Mm-hmm.
But when the calling is so strong from my heart, you cannot deny yourself that. And and when I see what happens and witness what happens to wisdom writers during writing the wisdom letter, or after, they can call me or email me, oh Sussi, now I did this and I did this, and they're kind of liberating uh, the possibilities in life, and that is the whole purpose, that creating more happy people, because happy people make different decisions, and happy people are different mothers and fathers and different leaders and different all roles in our life, and we need more happy people in this world. That's my
Mm-hmm.
belief. And so it's really a profound impact when I can help somebody to release the pain and write that healing letter to themselves. And I do believe, coming from my own childhood trauma, I do believe that if we are going to make a real difference in the world, then we need to start with get rid of everything that's holding us back, and all this trauma and baggage. Because if we continue to carry on, then when something else happens in life, you become victimized again. And then in 5 years, something else happens, and then you can become victimized again. And you're falling more down and down and down, instead of equip yourself and being powerful, and not give your power away to the trauma. So yes, it's really a deep gratitude that I can be on this journey, and honor to be with all those wisdom writers from all around.
I mean, it's incredible for everybody involved, for you, for the wisdom writers, for the people that are reading what the wisdom writers have written. And yeah, writing is just such a powerful tool, isn't it? To just such an amazing release. So, is there anything else that you want to add? I think it just sounds such a incredible mission, Sussi. It really does, and you are a true gift to the world, to be bringing
Thank
this
you. Thank you.
out there for other people. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I would like to say to the listeners that don't be afraid to go into the dark for a little while, because on the other side, it will be a much happier, fulfilling, authentic, honest life. And that is absolutely my piece of wisdom I want to pay forward.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And from that place, there is joy and happiness and fulfillment, healing those traumas, healing the past. So thank you so much, Sussi. It was an absolute pleasure to have you.
Thank you
Um,
so much. Thank you so much.
and all the links, Sussi's links, will be in the description. If you want to find out more, then click on those links and connect with Sussi. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank
And
you.
until next time, we will see you again. Bye bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.